What's up, homies? Welcome to the session. I'm gonna do a little fitness today with the ball. 3 drills, a lot of work, specific work to rest ratios, working on the fitness. The main goal is improve fitness, but we're still trying to keep control of the ball and remain technical. As you'll see, when you get fatigued, it's hard to keep control of the ball. So this is ideal, this is our goal. Let's get after it. More thing to add, like I always talk about, make sure you get a good 10 to 15 minute dynamic warm-up before your session. I don't want to bore you with it, so that's why I didn't show you it. I'll drop some links in the description of some dynamic warm-ups that you can do before a session like this. Let's go. Okay, guys and girls, I'm gonna walk you through this fitness session with the ball. We're gonna be doing 3 drills. The first drill is a compass drill. As you see, you need 5 cones spaced about 10 footsteps apart. We're gonna be doing 8 reps with different variations, different parts of the foot, and dribbling in a different way, working as fast as we can, resting for 15 seconds, and doing 8 reps of this total. It's a very, very hard drill. As I said in the introduction, the most important thing is working to improve your fitness, really pushing yourself while keeping control of the ball while under fatigue. So here we are in the 4th rep doing figure 8s using the left foot only. As you see, simple as it seems. 5th rep, back to the right foot only, where I can go at a bit heavier pace. But as you see, I'm a bit leggy, as the English say. Next, we're going to move on to the left foot. Same thing, compass, using the outside of your foot, working the speed dribble, dribbling in a compass fashion using the outside of your foot. And then the last 2 reps are going to be the right foot only and the left foot only again. As you can see here, quite tired already. It's a lot of work. Real good for the lungs, real good for the legs, and real good for the technique. Who doesn't like getting fit with the ball? I try to do most of my fitness with the ball. Obviously, there's some other fitness that I need to do without the ball, but most of my fitness I try to do with the ball. The rest after the round is 2 to 3 minutes, and I try to stay active, so I like to do juggling. As you see, I'm going in a compass-like fashion, just like I was with the dribbling, just doing simple spin juggles, alternating the feet as I walk through, really recovering and getting ready for the next set. So that was 1 round. I do 2 more rounds of that before moving on to the next drill. Like I said in the beginning, everything is tailored to the individual, so maybe it's best to start with 1 or 2 rounds before moving on to 3. Next drill is a cone slalom, where we're working for 45 seconds, resting for 45 seconds for 2 total rounds. As you see here, just working the left foot for the first rep. We're going to be using 6 cones, and you're going to space them about 8 footsteps apart. And then you're working the left foot. Now we're on to the right foot for the 2nd rep after resting for 45 seconds. So generally in 45 seconds, I get there and back, so we can call it 4 reps. So 1 rep is there. Back is a 2nd rep, and then we repeat that, and that's what I usually do within 45 seconds. As you see here, moving on to the left foot again. Like I always talk about, my left foot is my weak foot, so generally, whatever drill I'm doing, I do double the amount of reps on my weak foot if I notice that my weak foot is a little worse. Then we move on to both feet. As you see here, I'm trying to take touches out with the outside of the foot and then cut sharply around the cone. This one gets more into the aerobic system as we're working for 45 seconds. Very, very taxing. Very, very good drill. And then the fifth drill, moving on again to both feet. So 2 reps both feet, 2 reps left foot, 1 rep right foot. That's how I'm working it. Trying to cut sharply around the corners, around the cones. So before moving on to the second round of the slalom dribbling, we take 2 minutes rest, and that was active juggling. So here, we're going another variation. We're working the roll to the double touch. Rolling, taking 2 bigger touches, rolling again, concentrating more on technique this round. Next thing we're doing is a roll to an inside to a double touch. So rolling, leaning the other way, taking a double touch, and moving on to the next rep. As you see here, I'm working more on my technique. It's still fitness work because we're still working for 45 seconds, resting for 45 seconds. The third rep, another variation, pulling behind the back, taking a double touch, and moving to the next cone. As you see here, trying to be as sharp as possible, trying to remain as quick as possible. The last rep here is a chop back. As you can see, my right foot is far, far better than my left foot on this one. So it's something I definitely got to work on. Great drill as an outside back. Even as a winger, definitely as a winger, when you're trying to cut back in on your foot and go towards the center, score a goal for your side. And then the active rest again is juggling, 2 to 3 minutes before moving on to the last drill of the day. Not a fun one. We end off with a hard one. Cone suicides. I would say it's probably the hardest one of all. So get ready and let's enjoy it. So last drill of the day will be cone suicides. The first rep, we're working the right foot outside, cutting the ball sharply. As you can see, working for 30 seconds, resting for 30 seconds. And generally, what I'll do in 30 seconds is 9 or 10 total reps, total cuts. So as you can see here, first cut, second cut, third cut, back to the beginning, fourth cut, fifth cut, sixth cut, seventh cut, eighth cut, ninth cut, 10th, 11th, and I think it's, I don't cut that last one, quite tired. Third rep, right foot sole cuts. As you can see here, I'm getting real tired towards the end of the session. All this cutting is very tough on the body, very tough on the lungs. When you're cutting side to side, it's very tough on your legs. And then when I'm pushing at this intensity, it's definitely not easy for the lungs. Fourth rep, left foot sole cuts rather. Unfortunately, I'm not going as high intensity as I would like, but not really judging myself because this was a very hard session. And I definitely pushed it extra today. Fifth rep is the last one of the day. Right foot CRUYFFS, right foot cutbacks, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not moving at a good intensity, but the technique is remaining sharp. As you can see, the legs are definitely quite shot here. Definitely quite leggy. last one of the day, the left foot CRUYFF. Working on that weak foot, working for 30 seconds, and then I'm done for the day. Time to go chef up some Ricky protein pancakes, refuel, and enjoy the rest of the day. I think I hit a double day this day. Wasn't an easy one, but nothing like finishing the session strong. As you can see here, technique is just donezo. The best feeling ever is to be done with the hardest session of the week. There's no better feeling than being drenched in your own sweat. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you can do this full session, please let me know. You are very, very fit, and I applaud you. If you're a beginner, start slowly, cut the load, and cut the volume. Here's this cat who wants to join the session. If you enjoyed the session, if you enjoyed the video, please click like. Please hit that subscribe button. Please comment. Let me know what you thought of the session, what your favorite drill. Tell them to subscribe. Should they subscribe? Tell them to subscribe. Subscribe? And if you completed the session. And as always, if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. I'm always here to help. Peace out.